Captain's Media Chronicles. Captain's Media Chronicles, the best channel for me and to all the Filipino seamen and their family. Captain's Media Chronicles. Captain's Media Chronicles.
Most of the seafarers, when they hear the word tanker ships, what comes to their mind, or for them, tanker ship is synonymous to danger, explosion, and fire. Many seafarers who are not having a sea experience working on board a tanker ship are saying they do not want to work in tanker ship because it is dangerous and life is at constant risk. They are somehow right, but they are also somehow wrong. In fact, there are times that the dry cargo ships are also carrying and transporting different hazardous and flammable cargoes. For example, for bulk carrier and general cargo ships, they are also carrying and transporting coal, fish feeds, fertilizer, and other flammable and explosive cargoes. And for the container ships, they are also carrying some hazardous petrochemicals which are in container. Actually, some tanker ships are normally carrying and transporting non-health hazard or non-life-threatening, non-flammable, and non-explosive cargoes. There are tanker ships which are only carrying and transporting fresh water. Actually, our work as a seafarers, our life is at constant risk. Regardless of types of ships, regardless of ranks, and regardless of nationality. Because of the difficult jobs, which are mostly physical in nature, the fatigue and mental stress that seafarers are encountering. Not to mention the unpredictable weather, sea, and wind, which are putting our life in constant risk. Hello mga kamanlalayag, mga kamarino, at mga ka-Captain's Media Chronicles. On our previous episode, we discussed about the different cargo ships. And this time, our topic will be the different types of tanker ships. But before we proceed, please do not forget to click the subscribe button and notification bell.
And to all the Filipino seamen and their family.
Please like and share and make a comment. Welcome back, everyone. Of course, most of the tanker ships are regularly loading and transporting many different dangerous cargoes, which are either flammable, corrosive, toxic, and health hazards, and many more. That is why the mentality of the seafarers who are not having an experience to be on board a tanker are different. They are afraid to work on tanker ships. The difference between a tanker ship and non-tanker ships are the nature of their cargoes. For non-tanker ships, their cargoes are solid in nature, whereas the tanker ships, their cargo are either liquid or gases. So, their design are different. For the tanker ships, the cargoes are being loaded or being discharged through cargo hoses or chicks and arms. Visually, you can differentiate the tanker ships from the other type of ships by the various pipelines which are crisscrossing on deck. On this episode, we will discuss about the type of a tanker, which is an oil tanker, and its subtypes. The oil tankers, which are carrying and transporting many different types of oil. Oil means petroleum in any form, including crude oil, fuel oil, sludge, oil refuse, and refined products or petroleum products, such as gasoline, kerosene, and diesel oil. Oil tankers are having many subtypes. First are the crude oil tankers, which are carrying and transporting crude oil. Crude oil is a liquid occurring naturally in the earth and composed mainly of mixtures of chemical compounds of carbon and hydrogen. Crude oil are raw oil which are being drilled either in the bottom of the sea or underneath the soil. The gasoline, diesel oil, kerosene, jet fuel, etc. are petroleum products which are refined or processed from crude oil. Crude tankers varies from sizes from a medium range to Aframax, Panamax, VLCC or very large crude oil tanker, and the behemoth ULCC or ultra large crude oil tanker. The next type of an oil tanker are OBO carrier or bulk and oil carrier ship, which are a dual purpose ships which are capable of loading various types of solid cargoes such as ore and grain in bulk. Example are coal, corn, iron ore, fertilizer, and many more. And being a dual purpose ship, it can load also liquid cargoes such as crude oil or fuel oil. As I had mentioned, OBO carrier are a combination carrier. It is a combination of bulk ship and an oil tanker. The third type of an oil tanker are the product tankers, which can transport and carries oil which are either clean petroleum products such as gasoline, kerosene, diesel oil, unleaded gasoline, lube oil, or black products such as fuel oil. These are derivatives of crude oil. Product tankers are not capable of loading of crude oil. And the last subtype of an oil tanker are the bunker ships. Unlike the car or any landcraft with wheels, there are gasoline stations everywhere which are available for refueling or refilling the gasoline tank of a car and other land vehicles. But for the ships, there is no thing such as gasoline station. For the ships, they have to be refueled by the bunker barge or bunker ships, which are small size ships whose main purpose is to supply fuel for all the other type of ships other than the bunker ships. They normally meet with the other ships wherein they will come alongside in order to supply the fuel oil which are being required, such as heavy fuel oil, marine gas oil, or marine diesel oil. The bunker ships are normally staying in one port or to the neighboring port or ports in a country or other countries. Well, now you are aware of the oil tankers and its different subtypes. On our next episode, we will discuss the two remaining types of tankers, which are gas tankers and the oil chem tankers. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not miss to watch our next episode. God bless.